Good afternoon, and welcome to another dreary version of Diatribes from the voice of doom. Now here's your dreadful and draconian host, voice of doom. Alright, I gotta be fast. Probably won't be on the air for a while until I get this fixed because my computer is full and I can't unfull it because the instructions they gave me are wrong. So I don't have enough memory or storage to do diatribes, and even if I do it, I may not be able to download it. So I'm going to do this fast and talk about stuff. Okay, Charlie Kirk was killed. He's a martyr. Thousands of people are changing their lives and banding together against the people that hate his guts and were making fun of him. And then the fallout is these people have the gall to do what they used to do in the Petrie administration and just post their stuff thinking they're cool. And then they get lambasted and they get vilified and reviled. And then they come on and cry about how they don't understand why, because they were praising the demise of an evil person who spread hate, that suddenly their life is ruined. And I kind of have to feel sorry for some of these people because they put stuff on there flippantly and it goes viral, and I don't think people know what that means. Everybody wants to be famous, just like I said. But, once you do something famous, then people come after you, one way or the other. So it's a two-edged sword. I'm sure the mother with the two kids that said the best news they could possibly think of was that Orangey was dead, and the second best news is Elon. Goes viral where everybody's talking about it. Those kids, I don't know what their life's going to be like from here on out. But I don't hold much hope for civilization in general anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But gotta kind of feel sorry for their stupidity. It's a whole huge worldwide web, and you put something out there that catches on, and suddenly you're worldwide webbed. I don't know why I have to explain it. Okay, so everybody's doubled down on the hate. The death of someone who has just wanted dialogue, whether you're right or wrong. Let's just talk about it. Let's see who looks stupider. He gets killed, and now everybody's doubling down on their ideas of how they have different perceptions on what life is like. That just because you have migrants pouring into different countries and trying to take over, just because you have riots and you have looting, doesn't mean that, things aren't right as rain. So, we have the diet and the tribes, which I talked about from the beginning. Are we going to have a kumbaya moment? No, we're not. And we don't have time to even work on it. So, first, since I don't know how long I can do this, I'll go real fast. Kumbaya was an African-American spiritual sung by the Gulas in South Carolina, Outer Islands, Georgia. There's rural pockets of different cultures all over this country. It's very interesting. But there's these Gulas who are descendants of the slaves, and they sang this song, Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. First recorded by Robert Winslow Gordon in 1928, sung by H. Wiley. It came from the Luvate language of Angola and Zaire. And it became a very dreary anthem for, things to sing around the campfire. Everybody's done it. And became an anthem for peace and getting along. Kumbaya, everybody join hands. One guy plays guitar. Pete Seeger, Joan Baez. was sung at the Selma Montgomery March in 1965 with Martin L.K. And a little background before I say Kumbaya is kind of turned into Kumbayuk. Because there's just no way. People are entrenched in their ideology, and one side thinks the other side's insane or evil. I mean, that's just the way it is. And I have to put more stock in my experience as a person who's lived over 6 decades and watched things come and go and things happen. I've seen bodies piled under bodies. I've seen corruption and everything else that I gotta say that the left has gotta think more carefully about their karmic retribution, because you cannot celebrate and dance around when a person who only wanted to talk is killed, who has a wife and 2 kids and has his whole future ahead of him. And you can't condone millions of people encroaching on another culture, one culture on another, and then insisting that we have our culture and you can take a back seat, without expecting a lot of violence. And that's what's happening right now in every country in Western Europe, where people are getting fed up with their rights being trampled on. And I could go more into that, but I don't know how much time I have left, so I got to do things like the thing could end at any minute, because I don't have any storage. Hate speech. Okay, Kimmel comes, Kimmel goes, Kimmel comes back. It's not about hate speech, it's about different rules. The FCC has different rules. I mean, it runs the broadcast system. That's what you put out in the air. It has different rules from 1938 or something about what you can and can't do, because you're broadcasting where anybody can get it. Once cable came along in the 70s, which is a major turning point in history, then it's like you can do whatever you want because people are paying for what you're paying for it. They're choosing to get it. So you can swear and you can do all kinds of stuff. Okay, that changed everything. Okay, it's very simple. Kimmel said stuff that wasn't right for the broadcast. So what? We know he hates Orangey. And for Orangey to even get into it, it was stupid, because you can say what you want. You just can't do it on a broadcast network. And those, they will go by the wayside. They already are. And now it's a social, issue where, you have to let these, these, who cares about the damn studio executives? Who gives a crap about them? But their hands are tied. They got to keep these losers on. I'm running out of storage. I didn't say much, but I got everything in there. I want to try to get this posted. I won't be doing more for a while unless I can figure out this storage thing. So, bye-bye.